Hi guys, how are you doing? That was my quail. Um, it's kind of a busy day, so if there's any loud traffic, I'll probably just hit stop and then restart the video when it's past. So if I have to um, click it off a few times, just bear with me. So look at my pretty flowers, guys. I planted the zinnias from seeds and the hosta. I have a whole bunch of those. I brought those from my daughter and my son-in-law's house a couple years ago. Man, guys, my stuff is so glad to be out of pots. I might have said that in my last video, but I have a couple trees that have been in pots for at least 2 years. So they're happy. Anywho, I got one more flower. Hold on. It's butterfly pea. And it has so many uses, guys. I'm going to use it to darken some paint that I have. It's like a kind of a soft blue-gray, and I want it to be a little more blue. And so just for fun, I've been saving all of my butterfly pea blossoms for that. But I will have to let some go to seed because I don't have any more seed. I have to either get my own, or this is the only year I get to grow these. They're very good for you too. Like a lot, mostly what they're used for is putting them in smoothies and yogurts and stuff like that for nutritional benefits. I just wanted to grow them because it's kind of fun starting stuff from seeds instead of just letting someone else do that work. And it's good for me because, you know, I can't just say, I want 10 tomato plants this year and plant 10 tomato seeds and think that's how it's going to work. You're going to lose some as seedlings. You're going to lose some as probably to pests, garden pests. You know, a couple might not produce as good as others. So I always start way more, like twice as many as I think I'm going to want. So guys, the tree's throwing stuff at me. And throwing stuff into my tea. I never noticed it. I did know it was an oak, but I didn't really think about JT wants this to be our sitting spot. And I've seen so many fall already that I was thinking to myself, you guys will probably see me get hit on the head with an acorn before my video's over. Wouldn't surprise me. Anywho, guys, what to talk about? I want to start with saying JT and I are both so grateful. His parents were the ones that made this happen, and we're so grateful to be here and to be able to make like decisions, you know, and plan like where we want to put things that can stay put. It's just fun. It's fun and it's a blessing. Yeah, so right now I'm just kind of trying to find a place for everything. I don't just mean like my stuff. I haven't nearly finished unpacking, so it's still pretty cluttered up out here. We've got stuff that can go into the cargo trailer, which will be my storage. Um, and that will declutter our yard, but pretty much it was 2 U-Hauls just backed up and bam, unloaded. Plus I had my, my trailers. So it's going to take some time. We didn't get to do any of that before we moved. No mowing was done, no pens prepared. I mean, it's just like drop and go. But it's coming together nice. I'll take a walk around, show you my plants and stuff, and try to get a shot of how the camper is now. I have to have, until I unpack and get my household things out of my cargo trailer, I have to store other things outside. So like right outside my camper is 2 pallets with some of my important stuff, and like my son's 3D printer and some stuff my son wasn't able to take when he went. And hold on. And those are covered with a tarp. So it just doesn't look like I want it to look yet. I did have a visit with a man who's lived here for over 30 years. He didn't say how long. He stopped. He was an older man with gray hair, and he had like a beard and a tidy little braid in the back. So he was an old hippie guy. And he was riding a really nice, I forget what you call them, but like a motorcycle, but it was a trike. Yeah. And he said that him and his wife are so happy to see what we're doing here, that they love it. And I'm like, really? I said, I'm kind of embarrassed to even come outside because there's like buckets and barrels and pallets and stuff, that hasn't found its place yet. And he was like, oh, we think it's wonderful what you're doing. And he said, we've been driving by here for, I try to remember later, there was traffic and stuff as always, but he either said 20 years or 30 years they've been driving by this place while it's just sat here not being home to anybody. And so they're just thrilled to see somebody in here, like, making things happen, See my ducks waddling around and stuff like that. Want to smoke a bowl, guys? You know you do. James, Chloe, Jesse, I know you 3 do. Well, might be too breezy. I like to come sit out here, drink my sweet tea. I do like this spot because from right here, I can see everything before it goes downhill, and I'll explain about the hill in a minute. But this is the top corner of the property, and everything else slopes down from here. When you get to the driveway, it's completely level. But from up here, you can see over our woods, and I can see like rolling hills of trees. It's just beautiful, guys. Absolutely beautiful. I can't imagine how the view is going to be in the winter. Anywho, why I like to sit up here to take my breaks is I can see everything and see how I want to have it laid out. JT, that's not really his specialty. He always asks me where I want to do certain things, like where do you want the duck pen, where do you want the chickens, everything's got to be downhill from us and from the well. So obviously we don't want to plant anything near where the well is or where the septic is. So we take all that into consideration, and I can sit up here and I can vision what I want it to look like next year. And he's been kicking ass with that weed eater. That's the only way we've had to get any weeds down out here. Just just weed eats the heck out of it. And then I go around with my hand trimmers and trim like around the clothesline post or around the tree or whatever. And sorry about that. My phone shut off. But yeah, anyway, then I just kind of follow behind him and trim what I need to by hand around stuff and spray for bugs. And it's awesome. Our dogs don't have fleas anymore because I treated them all before we came over. We don't have mice anymore because they were all coming from the barn, and hardly any ticks. If I venture out of an area that's been cut already into taller weeds, I do still get ticks, but not in our main work areas and stuff like that. Sorry, hold on. Probably going to keep this video short, guys. Really, it's just to update you and kind of tell you a little more about what's going on. So, but yeah, it's falling into place. It very much feels like home. Got some more leveling to do on the camper, but things are going good, guys. I don't feel back to my old self. I get drained real easy. I got to stay out of the heat and the sun. But like days like today are perfect work days for me. So anyway, I think what I'm going to do is just bounce back in a couple days and do a better update video, because I really just want to chat, you know. And I've got low battery. The school kids just got home, so I hear their dirt bike running, people coming and going on the highway. All my animals are super quiet though. They're all napping. But yeah, it's interesting trying to set something down and make it be level. We'll figure it out, guys. You know us. Anywho, I miss you. I'm excited for fall, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not ready for winter, but I'm excited for fall because I can do so much more when I don't have to worry about the 90 plus degree days. They're just insane. So guys, I will go get some clips of some of the areas of the property so you can kind of see what we see, and I will add them onto here and see you soon.